What's going on? Back with another video. Now today I'm going to be discussing how to find your purpose in life. How to find your purpose? Like, literally, this video should be getting like 1 billion views, but it's not. It's not. You know why? It's because people do not care about finding their purpose in life. It's sad. And if you click this video to figure out how to find out your purpose in life, you are one step ahead of the system. You are one step ahead of your life. You are one step ahead of your future. You are one step ahead of everything. What you do today is going to dictate what your kids are eating 5 years from now. What you and your family are going to have 5 years from now. So finding out your purpose is one of the smartest things you could ever do in life. You got to understand, there are two most important days of a person's life. The day you're born and the day you find out your purpose. The day you were born and the day you find out your purpose. Like, you have to find out why you were born. What is your purpose in life? You have to understand it. Let's start there. What is your purpose in life? Basically, what that means for those who don't know what it is finding your purpose in life, finding your purpose is understanding what you were born here to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's certain people in this world that were born to, like LeBron James, his purpose was to play basketball, to have the money to be able to help certain people in life or impact somebody's life to go in life. You know, Floyd Mayweather was a personal purpose for me because his purpose, small portion of it, I don't know his mega purpose, but I know some of his purpose was to help people. Because for me, I learned so much from Floyd Mayweather. I mean, I watched interviews growing up. I watched so much, learning so much from Floyd Mayweather. And seeing him train 3 times a day, it influenced me to train 3 times a day when I used to box. It influenced me to put in my head at a young age. I'm talking, I was like 13, 14, putting in my head hard work, dedication, praise and belief. Hard work, dedication, praise and belief. So everything that I do, I always put hard work, dedication, prayers, and belief. Figuring out your purpose is one of the smartest things you could do, because why else would you want to live? Like, what are you living for? So many people, you gotta understand this. You wake up in the morning, you go to work 8 hours a day, you come home around 5 or 6, you eat, you chill. About 9, 10 o'clock, you're already tired again. You go to sleep and repeat Monday through Friday, 5 days a week. And sometimes people even work later than that. What is your purpose? What do you might? I feel like if you don't figure out your purpose, you literally are living a life uselessly. You could be able to give that life to somebody who's really gonna figure out their purpose and use it to their best abilities. Now, I don't know if you guys are spiritual, but God gave each of us a talent. God gave each of us a gift in life that we're supposed to use and to help us on our daily basis to reach our goals and to be successful. What is success to you? These are some of the questions that you have to ask yourself in order to figure out your purpose. What are your interests? What are your hobbies? What makes you happy? Not trying to say what makes you happy. What makes me happy is buying a car. What makes me happy is getting money. No, I'm really saying what inside makes you happy. For me, this makes me happy. Making YouTube videos, helping people figure out who they are, what they're gonna be, and just helping in everyday life. And even what I didn't know. I'm 23, so there was certain things I didn't know. If you go on my page, all the videos that I make is always trying to provide value and help all the people that are young, my age, even older than me, that don't know the things that I know at this age. And I feel like I'm fulfilling my purpose day in and day out when I post these daily videos. Yes, I post every single day, and it just makes me happy, posting these videos and being able to demonstrate that when you figure out your purpose, you'll become a happier person. Figuring out your purpose has so much benefits in life. You need to figure out your purpose. You have to. Write down on a piece of paper, what makes me happy? No material things, no going to the movies, nothing that has to do with money, just inner peace. What makes me happy? What will make me wake up in the morning and say, I'm ready to become the best version of myself today. I'm ready to do what I need to do to become successful. What is success to you? These are all the questions you have to ask yourself. And the people that are lazy or don't want to ask themselves these questions, literally, what are you living for? You know, like, what are you living for? You have no purpose. Like, your life, wait, what impact do you want to leave behind? What legacy do you want people to remember you by when it's your time to go? Those are the questions you have to ask yourself in order to figure out what is your purpose. Finding out your purpose is like, it's more important than anything. More important than getting your car. More important than your job. It's more important than anything, because the job that you work at, wherever you do work, they already figured out their purpose. You work at McDonald's, Burger King, anything. The manager already figured out their purpose. They already figured out what they were meant to do, and they're in the position they're in for that reason. You are fulfilling and living somebody else's purpose by not figuring out your own purpose. You have to make a difference. Starting today, 2020, a whole new decade, figure out your purpose and why you were born. And what you are supposed to do. What impact are you supposed to make in this world? We each have a gift. It says in the Bible, we each have a gift. We each have a talent. Like, for example, my older brother, like, growing up, he was so good at drawing. He was so good. He was really good at football. I mean, there was family members who were like, yo, I will pay for you to stay in football and take it serious. And he didn't, you know, and everybody felt like this was your purpose. But he feels like he wants to be a rapper. By all means, like, if whatever you want to do, whatever makes you happy, whatever, okay, that's fine. But sometimes your purpose is not maybe what you want. I wanted to be a professional boxer. That was my biggest dream. And look where I'm at. Martin Lawrence, he wanted to be a professional boxer. Look where he's at. He became an actor. Sometimes what you want is not your purpose. You have to seek it. You have to go by your inner guidance. You have to ask. You have to sit down, put down your phone, put down everything, and no distractions. Close the door, and you ask yourself, what is my purpose? What is my purpose? And once you take like 30 minutes of your day, you would spend hours and hours on Instagram. You'll spend hours and hours doing things that's not going to help you. Why don't you take the time to figure out, why am I born? What am I supposed to do? Unless you want to live a life just working all day, every day, doing the same thing, living the same life, drinking every weekend, going to parties, and then by the time you're 40 years old, what are you going to do? You're going to be like everybody else. And just like our parents, oh man, I worked so hard and retire at 65, barely getting money. So now you have to go get a job to work at 60 years old, 70 years old when you're supposed to be retired, but that's not enough to cover your expenses. So you have to work and basically just live life until you die. Is that life for you? If that's life for you, then you might as well click out the video if you already done that anyways. But if you lasted this far, it's because you were meant to hear this video. You need to figure out your purpose. You have to. It's the most important thing in your life. But a lot of people don't, because the reason why a lot of people don't is because they don't put it in the school system. They don't make it important. They don't put it on Facebook. They don't put it on social media. They want you to be in the system. They do not want you to know your purpose. They don't want us to be, the government does not want us to be the best versions of ourselves. You have to go seek it yourself. You have to go seek financial literacy. You have to go seek how to budget. You have to go seek how to save money. You have to go seek how to invest. You have to go seek how to find out your purpose. And if you don't do these things, you're a bot. Like Soul Illuminati says, you're a bot. You're in the system, and they're able to control you and use you for whatever they want. There are more, like, once I figure out my purpose, I understood that there's more important things in life than what I'm doing on an everyday base. There's more important things than getting the new iPhone. There's more important things, and like, you start seeing things a lot different once you figure out your purpose, because anything that's not going alongside your purpose, you don't want anything to be involved in. Anything that has to do with my purpose and reaching my goals and success is most important to me. What's not important to me is going to parties, doing things, because that's not my purpose. Now, if you feel like your purpose is being a DJ, if you feel like your purpose is to do something that has to do with that environment, by all means, go that direction. but your purpose is to help other people. Your purpose is to do great things in life, to teach people, to knowledge. Like, there's so much. Like, I was at the barbershop and I seen somebody that I grew, like, we had class together. I was a freshman, he was a senior. I haven't seen him in years. And I graduated in 2014. And I asked him, like, you know, what are you doing right now? You know, what's up with your life? And he told me that he's in school. And I was like, what are you in school for? And he said to be a plumber. You know, and I know to anybody would be like, a plumber? What? Why would he want to be a plumber? But at the end of the day, he figured out his purpose. He knew he was in this world to become a plumber, and he's happy with it. He seemed enthusiastic about it, and he's ready for it. And all you can do is be happy, because he figured it out. That may not be what I want, because I'm a real estate agent, and I see a different vision for myself. But for the people who have that mindset, or for the people who have been working, like my father, he's been working at Winn-Dixie for over 20 years. Now he works at Publix, and he sees himself being there for the rest of his life. That's his purpose. You know, you have to figure out your purpose, whichever it is. I'm not trying to say quit your job and go whatever you feel like it's in my heart to do. That's going to figure out where I could be and who I need to become, what I need to do. Start taking the steps now. The person that you want to become in 10 years, start becoming that person now. Because you think you're going to wake up in 10 years and become that person, you're not. You have to become that person now. The person I envision that I see myself in 10 years is waking up early, going to the gym, helping people, motivating people. Why am I going to start 10 years from now when I'm going to be in a whole different place? My life is going to go crazy. But if I stay on the path now and start working now, I'll be on a straight route to getting where I want to be in 10 years. I'm going to leave you with this. If you want something different, you got to do something different. If you want something you never had, you got to do something you never done. That's the only way you're going to be successful. So get up, find out your purpose, find out why you were born, find out who you are, where you want to be, envision yourself, become that person now, and wake up and become the best version of yourself in 2020. If you made it all to the end, like, comment, subscribe. Thank you so much for watching the video. I really do hope you learned something new. You want to be successful as bad as you want to breathe, then you'll be successful. Cheers.